Well, welcome into a very exciting episode of The Scene. I am your host, Bubba Startz, and with me today are three of the coolest dudes that I'm going to talk to today. Why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves? I forgot everyone's name.
Sure thing. My name is Nick Anderson. It's a pleasure to be here. We're the Skinny Lovers, and we got a great gig coming up, and wanted to chat with you about our band.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. The Skinny Lovers. You know what? The ladies say that they're the best.
That's right. That's right. You guys want to introduce yourselves? Tell them why we're the best.
Go ahead, Ian.
Well, many shows I've been told I have the biggest biceps of any drummer in the world. So that's one reason why we're the best. Jeff's pretty cool. He has like a large neon mohawk. That's like decent, but I'm pretty sure the biceps are winning the ladies over. So
Ladies love the guns, Ian. So what kind of music you guys do?
Well, Jeff, you want to introduce yourself and answer that question as well?
Sure. I'm Jeff. I am the bass player extraordinaire. And what makes this band great is that I was prom king 2006, Menominee, Michigan.
Which brings me to this
So,
picture. Right here, we got a tweet from El Jefe of No Effects saying to Jeff, "Hey, Jeff, congratulations on being prom king." And that is a real tweet that El Jefe from No Effects, the punk band, sent Jeff. And Jeff sent back, "Thank you," with a picture of him as prom king 2006. And right there, that is the principal's daughter.
That's
Nice,
right.
Jeff. Nice. Kudos to you, sir.
I was the only one that year.
Oh.
Anywho, as far as our music goes, I would say it's a good eclectic mix of rock and roll, punk rock, folk rock, and just three good-looking dudes.
Awesome. A trio, huh?
That's
Yep.
right. That's right.
uh,
Just the three of us.
yeah, typically that's how I play with my band, starts and ends. Keep it simple, but it's a lot of pressure, man. You don't have that 5, 6 piece band to kind of all lean on each other when somebody had too many cocktails, or it's a lot more difficult to just ride a trio, but it speaks to the powerhouse that you guys must be and the connection that you have as musicians. How long y'all been playing together?
We've been playing together. Let's see, has it been 13 years, guys? Total?
well, if you count our old band.
Yeah, just the total we've been playing music together, I think, has been 13 years. We've been in this band for just about 10 years together. We were in a band before this for a couple of years as well.
And where are you guys based out of? I know Ian called me from a Wisconsin number, but
Yep.
Yep, we're
We're based out of Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
okay, so right there on the border. You guys know Samantha Grimes?
Heard of her.
She's a member of the Midwest Country Music Organization with me, and she's actually one of my founding members of the Midwest Original Music Organization now, the
Okay.
Momo. So yeah, we're she's out in that area, I know, and a pretty big deal from what I hear.
Yeah. Yeah,
To me,
I've seen
she's
her
just
name quite
Sam,
often.
but
Sure, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've seen her name all over the place. So,
killer. So you guys said you got a big show coming up. Let's talk about the show.
yeah, that's right. So we're playing at the Green Room with the Modern Era, and we're playing with a few others as well. And that show is going to be on Saturday, April 26th. So it's us, the Skinny Lovers, the Modern Era, Clayton Ryan, Jay Bell, and the Lazy Susan Band at Green Room in Minneapolis. And funny story about the Modern Era that's on there. When we were in our previous band, that we were saying we used to play in a band together. Jeff and I were in a band that played with the Modern Era, and the cops came, said we were too loud, shut the whole show down. So they told everyone they had to leave. So everyone kind of hid for a little bit, and then they came back out, and we played an acoustic show with no amps at all, just playing our acoustic guitars. And I'm not sure what happened after that, but I woke up with Jeff sleeping on top of me on a couch, and I
You
don't know what
guys
happened
are
between
fucking
those two
punk
moments,
rock, baby. I love it.
but there was one couch to sleep
Yeah.
on and four of us. So
Jeff's like, I'm not sleeping on the bottom.
Not today.
I was prom king.
I deserve better.
So,
Oh
and
my
Ian wasn't
God.
in the
So
band. He was at home sleeping sound.
little inside baseball. Clayton Ryan's a good friend of mine, y'all.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
And I feel like I just met the Lazy Susan band as well.
We haven't
Uh,
met them yet.
yeah, I feel like I was just on a call with them recently too. I'm gonna have to go back through my notes and look around. I do so many of these things, guys. It's just like pages upon pages of people
Yeah.
and bands, and it all kind of blends together. Well, we'll see. Who knows?
What'd you write
Awesome,
down about
man.
us so far? Good
Jay
looking.
Bell. Yeah, Jay Bell and the Lazy Susan band. Look at that.
All
Well,
right.
I'm gonna have to call Clayton back and get him on too. And yeah, we'll do everybody on the show before the show. And that's what this is, right? I mean, the scene projects, like I said, I'm a songwriter, band myself. You know, how it kind of started was that I did the South Dakota media tour in like 5 minutes, right? I did the 2 podcasts around, I did the local news station, I did the local radio, and I was like, okay, that was it. And it brought me almost no new listeners, right? And it was like, man, because nobody was out there really like pushing their podcast. It was all kind of hobbyist, and the news channel really doesn't care about you. They have you on and then you're done. You get your 5 minutes of fame. See you later. And it was just like, oh, we could do better. So then I started just talking to my friends, and now it's grown into this. Now we do the showcases. We have a showcase actually up there at River Rock Studios, April 2nd, to where yeah, we're filming everything HD broadcast video, making it look really good, and then providing that material back to the artists at a lot lower price point than what they could ever do on their own, right? So by me organizing and doing all like the hard work that most musicians aren't good at all, and bringing it all together, right? And then just like you show up, deliver a 20-minute showcase, play your heart out, and then at the end, here you go. And not only is it going out on my network, but you have all of this to chop up into your own YouTube and social media content. And you can turn that 20 minutes into freaking 20 different pieces of content, 3 new singles, 3 music videos. And yeah, so I'm trying to get out there and kind of sell this idea. You know, I built the Midwest Original Music Organization for the purpose of kind of bringing people into my world so I can explain this stuff a little bit better.
Sure.
And then I'm not just a guy out there shouting on the street going, give me your money and I'll give you this. Like, no, come into my world, you know, and we offered a free lifetime membership for our first 150 members that jumped in the Facebook group. We haven't really figured out what the subscription model looks like yet. We're kind of working through that in the moment and just kind of building it out. But to make stuff affordable, to help us out, to help everyone, it's kind of a mastermind, right? The business world, that's what they call it, where we're just going to put all these creative people together and we're going to see what the hell happens. And I think, you know, it's like a little bit of art class. It's a little bit of brotherly love, if you will. Maybe not as close as the Couch Boys, but we all might get there one day. So why don't you, before I let you get out of here, because I don't have a ton of time and I was late, I apologize. Full disclosure, Bubba Startz is not the most professional podcaster on the planet. I showed
No
up
worries,
late
man.
to our meeting today. But yeah, shout out to, you know, your YouTube page and all that stuff to let people know how they can find you.
Absolutely. So if you search the Skinny Lovers on Google, do not do an image search, but if you search just under regular, you'll find us. You'll find our YouTube. You'll find everything. If you do the image search, there's a lot of stuff about us sleeping together on that couch. But yeah, just do a Google search, the Skinny Lovers. Otherwise, if you're on any music listening platform, we're in a brand change right now. So you can search the Skinny Lovers. You might find us. Otherwise, Nick Anderson and the Skinny Lovers. We're doing a brand change over from Nick Anderson over to the Skinny Lovers. We decided since the Prom King was in the band that I actually wasn't important enough to be.
Yeah, you're back on the bottom, Nick.
Yeah, yeah. So
That was good.
Man, I appreciate you guys. Shout out the show one more time and where people can get tickets for that.
absolutely. So the show is at the Green Room in Minneapolis on Saturday, April 26th. You can get tickets at greenroommn, as in Minnesota.com. And tickets are $10 in advance and $15 at the door.
There you go. Buy them in advance, save a little bit of money. Now, for me, like I'm a South Dakota boy. My town's 1,000 people, right? I live in a tiny little town, middle of the cornfields out here. It's a big deal for me to go up. I don't know if I spoke about the Battle of the Bands. I can't remember all the shit that I say all the time, but that for me to come up there and play is a big deal. Right now, is that the same for people that are from the Eau Claire area? I know you're a lot closer to the city, so you probably get to play there a little bit more. But is it a big deal for you guys to go and play a venue like the Green Room?
Absolutely. Yeah. Do you guys want to answer that? I've been talking a lot.
No, I would say it's definitely a big deal every time we're in the cities. It's a whole different energy, whole different vibe. And hey, I lived in North Dakota for a while, so I know that small town feel.
Yeah, brother. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty famous in my town of 1,000 people, but I'm nobody when I step up
Right.
there. And hence why, we kind of talked about a collaboration we're doing with the St. Paul Bears to kind of bring them with us to the Battle of the Bands just to be different. Right. And I'm hiring all local guys
Yeah.
to play with me too. I literally got on some of our Facebook groups and was just like, I need a bass player. I need a drummer. A guy, Dan Anderson. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Dan, but he hit me up to play bass. I was like, got a bass player, but there's a saxophone in your profile picture. Would you be interested in playing sax, and coming in on this thing? And let's see what happens, and I'm not coming up for a participation trophy. I'm thrilled to be there and to be invited, but I'm coming to win that $10,000.
Yeah.
Right.
Dan Anderson's actually my brother.
Shut the up.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
That's great. Man, I love you guys. Unfortunately, I'm going to be on the other side of South Dakota for a show on that 26th, so I won't see you then, but I hope to catch up with you guys soon and catch a show, and I'll be checking all your stuff out online, man.
No worries.
Skinny Lovers, thanks for being part of the scene.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us, man.
You bet. Thank you.